double build today, guys. We're going for a double build today. All right. And we're still doing the same theme. So it's not like we've changed the theme. We are building the 7.5. We're building another fantastic ship in the same series like we were doing earlier today and for the whole week through the big. But I figure, hey, I'm gonna just do a double build and see what happens, because the ship we did earlier was such a small build. Again, there's so many of them that we can do a big build, right? And the ship had not as much pieces as it would take to supplement the building that we wanted to do all week. Let's put it like that. And so I decided I would just add another build in, you know, because I didn't have enough fun. Let's put it like that. I didn't have enough fun. So we'll do this build for you guys right now. And it will be awesome. Thanks for the like, everyone who's jumping on right now. Right, so we're going to be doing a build right now in the same series. Yeah, so thanks everyone for jumping on. And we will start the build immediately. All right, so they're asking for a couple things. They want this right here. So we'll start with that. And we're looking also for two tiny little pieces here. This build, compared to all the builds, this has a lot of pieces in it. But the ship is not as big as you'd expect it to be. I'd expect the ship to be much bigger than it is when I looked at it, when it's completed. Right? I actually have two of them. So anyway, so let's move on with the build and stop the chatter. Yeah. Anyway, so I need one of those and another. So we need two of those. I sort of did it differently to how I usually did it. I sort of split all the pieces up in different sections, colors, so to make it much easier. Okay. So it should work out better in the end. Okay, so we need two of those. And then we need two of these. So I can sort of like just grab the colors right out of it. Guys, if you're jumping, just hit that like button. Thanks a lot for coming on. Right. Yeah, so we hit these here. So two of those. And just drop me a like. Say hello. Again, it's great to see you guys all the time. I'm your biggest fan, as I say all the time. I am your biggest fan. Okay, so jump in there, guys. Jump in and let's have fun with this build. It's gonna be a great build. So jump in and join this journey with me on this build, guys. Yeah, it should be fantastic. It will not should be. It will be fantastic. I know it will be fantastic. And also let me know what you're up to if you were building anything today, maybe earlier today or during this week, if you've been following my builds. And let's talk about it. Okay guys, without further ado, let's continue this build. A couple of people have asked me to build certain things, and I'm definitely going to look into that. Okay. So let's continue, guys, and have some fun. Thanks for the likes, guys. Hey, Brandon, how you doing? And don't forget, guys, if you want to show support for Boba, you can just hit the $sign and help the channel grow. Okay. Okay, so we want to add one of these back here, but first we need 2 black studs. Actually, those are dark gray. 2 dark gray studs. And if you guys could possibly tell me the ship before we start getting closer to the end, it's always a thing. We want to see who can guess what the ship is before we get further along. So it's a sort of a quiz. So we place this here. Let's get two corner wedges first. Here we go. Here's one of them. And we need 2 of those, as I said. Just need to locate. Here we go. There's a 3. We're actually looking for a 2, and we found a 3. But like I said again, it's easy to find these here because here we go. I found two of the same, but we want these, right? Yeah. So this clips in right here. Again, always want to make sure we're doing it correct early, because if we don't, then we could totally mess up the build. So that one goes there, and we need to replicate that on the other side. So this one goes there. Again, guys, thanks for jumping in, helping the channel grow, for your support. Really, really appreciate it. I totally appreciate you guys. Sometimes there's only a few of you on there, but that's wonderful. That's absolutely wonderful, right? It's just great to see people on there and watching the live build. I talk about the whole live build thing. I think it's really awesome being able to do a live build and watch someone doing it. I think that's really cool. So one of these, but before we put it, we need to put one of what I called, I know you guys know I call this the door stop, right? So we need 2 door stops there. two of the door stops there, and another one on the other side, and just place that right there. Now we need one of these down the middle, right here. So if you guys can figure out what it is, let me know if you can. Okay. Let me know if you can figure out what it is. Okay, let me know if you guys can tell me what it is. Anyway, so let's move on and add some other pieces to this build. Okay, so we're here and we're going to add one of these. Like I said, guys, so you know I don't usually do my build at this time, but again, I was just saying, for the length of the builds I usually do, the build that I did earlier today was, I don't think it was enough. So this is why I'm adding this one to it. Okay, let me know what you guys think about the time. I remember, I don't know if you guys remember Christmas. I was in Europe, Luxembourg to be precise, at that particular time when I was building that one. And I decided to do a late build, which was really, it was really fulfilling, right? Because we got a lot of people on watching, which was really, really cool. A lot of people chatting. Again, which was really helpful. Which was really helpful to the whole channel. And I was fortunate to have you guys on there. It was really cool to have everyone on there that was on there. Absolutely fantastic. It made the channel pop. Let's put it like that. It made the channel definitely pop, you know. So I'd like to see that kind of numbers again. It'd be really cool to have that. So if you guys are there, just drop me a line and let's talk about the different builds that we had all week. If you didn't have a chance to jump in, and the question still goes, if you can tell what's being built right now before the build gets much further in the build. Okay, so we've got to this point right here, and we're going to add two of these along the sides. But before we do that, we need to get two of these and place them here. 1 and 2. And then we place this on the top. And we'll repeat. There are a lot of these in this particular build. Yeah, there are a lot of these in this particular build, as far as I've seen. Right. Okay, so we got those in place. Again, guys, Don't forget to hit that like button while you're on there, so we can make the channel grow. So we'll take one of these, place it back here. Again, a lot of these, like that, just that one piece there, it comes as one. I built ships during this week. If you notice, it has come, this is 8x8. They could have just used an 8x8 again. And I think this comes down to brick count. Okay, so we go over here and place this one there. And do the same on the other side here. Okay. Then we're gonna add one of these just right here and do the same thing on the opposite side. We will place 2 wedges here. And it's starting to come along now, guys. Can you figure out what the ship is yet? So let's talk about it, guys. I'm building and I forgot to put my mascot in. I can't believe I forgot to put my mascot, guys. I apologize. I have to put my mascot. As you guys know, mascot is a big part of the build. Have to have the mascot in there. Without the mascot, nothing can happen, right? So if you've been looking at my lives, you would have seen that we are building, or say I'm building a lot of the Boba's ship and Django's. That's the theme basically. And the question is, can you tell what the ship is before it's built, before it's completed? That's the challenge. So if you're on there, see if you can do that now and tell us what's being built. Give it a shot. And tell me what's being built at the moment. Can you guys tell what's being built right now? If you can, drop me a line, let me know in the comments. All right, let's move this over here to the right side. I just can work better here. So we got to this point and we want to now add some Technic blocks, right? But before we do that, we need to just move this over here a bit and get some Technic blocks. 2 of these, one of those, one of these arms. They put in a lot of very strange colors in this build also, which again, if you were trying to make the build on your own, it would be really hard to do that. And I think that's one of the reasons why they do this. So you can't, because like I explained before, I've built a lot of these and stuff like that. And some of the ships, they have a lot of similar pieces, as you guys know, when it comes to the Boba ship in particular. And I'm looking here and I'm putting this on the one that I don't need to put it on. So we just switch this around here a bit. Okay, drop that one in there. And this one goes to the end over here like that. So that's better. We'll turn this over and add one of these here. Like this. Okay. On the newer ships, I spoke about this also on the newer ships, the PDF, it's a lot better visually. You can see much better as opposed to before when I'd said the PDF is really difficult to see. I know if you guys remember I spoke about that. It's a lot clearer on this. So now I'm looking for a 1x6 and then one of these here. So drop me a line, guys. Let me know if you're building anything. We're trying, again, I tried different builds. So I'm sort of doing like this one is a later build that I usually do, as you guys know. I'm trying a later build. See how it goes? Okay, so that's complete. And that goes right here. And I'm guessing we have to do the same thing on the other side. So at least I believe so. Yep. I think we have to do the same bill on the other end. Again, drop me a line, guys. Let me know what you think about the time we're starting out the build. So this just goes right in here. And two of these again goes there. And one right there. And that orange color goes right in here like so. Okay, and we'll repeat the same thing we did before. Grab one of those and get us a 6, which is this one right here, and follow the same process. Put this down the middle. There. This one goes on the outside just like that, and this goes right there. So that's the same build. That's completed. And we want to place this right there like so. Again, drop me a line, guys. Let me know what you're up to. If you're jumping in to have a look at the build. And I'm putting these way too far in because I think there's something going in the middle. So they said leave it open. So we want to do that and not mess it up. So we place this back here and just clip this in on the black pieces. And we need 2 of these. Goes right there. That's one of them. Let's find ourselves the other. And we will move on, guys. You can literally see the base coming together right now. Can you guys see that? Similar to all the other ships. This is one ship. They haven't gone away from the build. When you start when I say the blueprint, basically they're the same. So we need 2 of these. I think we need 4. Right, 4 of them, but we need 2 for now. 2 of them goes here. And we need 2 more. Yep, thought so. So we need 2 more going that way and this way. Yep. And let's move on. Again, drop me a line, guys. Let me know what you're up to. If you're up to anything. It's Thursday afternoon or Thursday evening, whichever way you want to say it. Right, so one of these goes over here. And I'm guessing the other one goes on the other end because it's got to even out, right? So drop me a line, guys. Let me know what's going on with you. Right, so we need 2 of those door stops again, which will go right down here. The only thing when you put the door stops on these areas, it's very, very, I have, my hands are pretty big. So, yeah. All right, so we need that, and then we need, which I've never seen in any of the ships, these in red at all. I haven't seen them in any of the ships, but here we are. First time, right? Yep. And we need 2 of these back here. It's only 4 of them. I see them in different colors, mainly dark gray, but I haven't seen them in this particular color. So we're looking for 2 of these now. by 3s. I'll bring these out anyway, because I think we'll need those soon enough. We need these by 3s, so 2. And then this one goes there. Again, this is a brick count, because as the other ship, you guys remember they have something like this, almost shaped like a triangle, which goes there, which you can just fill that whole slot with, but they want it to go different. So let's place these here. 2 of these. Also, I would have gone with these there. I think that size, look at that, would look much better there. But let's see why they did them that small, because I haven't really checked that out. I think this is the front and this is the back. That's the front there and that's the back. But again, I would go with those because I think it just looks sleek, much slicker. So now we're looking for one gray, dark gray wedge to go right here. It's around here somewhere. Here we go. So this goes just right in there. What's going on? It's very strange. It's definitely saying that it should, oh yeah, there is 2 there. I told there were no studs there, but there are studs there. So 2 of these there, and let's move on. So now we're turning it over, and I haven't seen in any of the ship this length, but in this one it's there. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, should be 16, 17, 18, 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. You only see these on certain ships, but I haven't seen it on any of the ships that I've built so far. If you've been watching my my videos and my lives, but this particular ship seems it has that on it, which is very, very strange. But there we go. So, and there's a lot of components in the bottom also, a lot of components. So here we go. You'll see what I mean when I start adding them in right now. So we need 2 of these. I want to make sure I have it in the right direction. 2 of these go right on top. All right, let's find another, and 2 small ones. But these are, so you have inverted, this is not an inverted, right? But we need 2 inverteds and the opposite. Where are you? So get these out of the way so I can see them. So again, guys, drop me a line. Let me know what you are up to. If you're building anything over this weekend that's coming up, or anything like that. Or have you been watching my lives, and what do you think about it? Would you be getting any of these ships in your collection? Okay, let's move on. So we need some of these wing type things. Where are they? Light gray. Here we go. Over here. So we need 2. One goes there. And we need another. One goes there. And we need 2 more, and we can move up. So drop me a line, guys. Let me know what you're building, if you're building anything at all. Okay? Drop me a line. Right. So let's move on. Now we need a couple of these. Need a couple of those. So that's 1, 2. We need 4 of them. 4 of them. They're here somewhere. 3 has one similar there, but that's not what we're looking for. Okay, so this we need dark 2x4s like this. Place this right in here. That one goes there. And we take these and they go right here like so. And want to repeat the same thing on the opposite end. If I can just find the other 4. Which would be right here someplace. Yeah, here we go. And we place that here. And here we found the final one. So again, drop me a line, guys. Let me know what's going on with you. Again, don't forget to hit that like button. And let's keep the build going. Okay, so can you guess, guys? Still, let me know if you can guess what it is. What we're building right now. More or less, you know what we're building, but what year is it? Right, so we're here and we need one of these bricks. Another inverted brick going right on the top, just right here. And we need 2 of these funny looking bricks. Lately when I'm building, I've seen these a lot. I never seen them before in any of my builds, but lately they've been popping up again and again. Okay, so we need 2 of those. Just 1 more and we move on. So drop me a line, guys. Let me know what you think. If you have this ship in particular that we're building right now. Okay, here we go. I'm a big fan of this particular series, so I will have a lot of them. I will have all of them basically. Okay, what I did was I added this piece here earlier, so we can just clip that in. There you go, that's 1 and 2. There's a lot to the bottom of this. This is what makes the count on this ship. There's a lot to the bottom. I looked at it and I was like, wow, there's so much to the bottom of this. Right, so we need 2 of these now. And they just go right along here. And we place these little orange things right there. These studs. I've noticed they also started, if you guys have been building for a long time, they started making studs with holes. I spoke about those studs. They're smaller. You can use them for your minifigures. They tend to not damage the legs. So that's a really good thing, right? They tend to not damage the legs. So I think that's a tremendous thing. And I did it on one of my, not one, more than one of them, showing you how you don't and different things to use for it. That it doesn't, similar to that they started making, and they are very, very safe for your legs as opposed to regular studs. Right, so we're here and we're looking for 1 2x6 flat that goes right there. Again, there's a lot of things that go on the bottom of this ship, which is Again, I believe it's the count, because a lot of these things, they could just build them in one piece. We haven't turned it over yet, and we're still adding more pieces to it. Right, so, and remember, you pay for the count of that. So, again, drop me a line, guys. Let me know what you think about the build so far. Right? So we take this, and this is going to go right here, and one on the other side. These are a lot of bricks right now, and personally, I don't think it's necessary. They could have gone differently. So we need 2 of these, and these go right here. Again, I want to make sure we get them right. One of them there, and the other, and we'll place, and there's an awful lot of green also on the bottom. None of the other ships, if you guys looked at my videos, you'd see none of them having this much green under. Okay, so we want to go and add one of these over here, just there. And again, there are a couple pieces here. It's unnecessary. Again, unnecessary. That's just me, guys. Right, so this particular piece here, I'm wondering why is this piece there? Unless it's for the stand, which this particular ship didn't come with a stand, so I don't know why it's required, but there you go. So I need one of those, and we'll add this here. Soon enough, we'll be turning it over again, guys, so you guys will start seeing the part of the ship that most people want to see. But I always say the fun is in the build, and that's my motto all the way. The fun is in the build. Okay, so we're all set there right now. So far, we're going to turn it over. Again, guys, see if you can tell me what it is, and we need 2 of these. Tell me what you think this ship is so far. Or is it dark gray? It's dark gray, it's not black. So we'll put those back. So it's dark gray. Can you tell me what this ship is so far? And we need some Technic blocks now. So all Technic blocks. Okay, I think we're set there, and a couple of blue pieces. So we want to take the first 2 here and place this star tip right here. One of the black pieces go in, the tube goes there, and another one goes here. And we need the full tube. There's a tube that goes right here now. So bring this Technic block over here, and the tube is right here, and this goes right in here like so. Right? Beautiful. And we need just a tiny little round piece going right here. Okay, let's bring all the Technic blocks over so we can work with that. So we're placing just a little round one right here. As soon as I can find it. Ah! That's my scream. It's like, ah! You can't find it because everything is gray. Everything is gray everywhere. It's just gray everywhere. Just can't find it at all. Right, yeah. So we need just one little piece that's going to go here. But before we do that, we'll place 2 of these here. Add this right over here like that. Snap that in. Coming along just fine now. And here's that little piece that we're looking for that goes right here, a little tube. Again, that particular piece comes as one, personally. I think they could have done that, but here we go. Okay, so we take this and we place one down the center this way, and one down this way, and we place that gray. It's gonna go just right here. Oops. Not there. Just right there like that. Once we have locked that in place, we'll turn it around and place two of them just right here. One and two. Guys, if you're jumping in, great to have you. Just hit the like button for me. So again, we can make the channel grow as best we can. They'll need two red pieces now, like this. This comes as one. Again, this is when I speak of them making brick counts, because this comes one piece in other ships. I've seen it before, so they could make that unless they have stopped making it totally. All right. On the top, we're going to add two red pieces with the star tip. So what do you think so far, guys? Hey, let me give everybody a shout out while I'm at it. Terrace, what's up? Gaming, you alright, bro? Yeah, it's a boba ship, man. BOBAbrickz, what's up? The Empire. It's hard to build. Yeah, I know, man, it is, but the fun is in the build. I love boba too. Ty Ted, what's up, squad? You good? Big shout out to you. Yeah, it's BOBAbrickz here, man. Yeah, it's like 7:30. You're absolutely right. PM. Well, we'll build. First Order Bricks. Hi, how you doing, man? What's up? Team promo, yes. Yeah, so we're doing what we can with this, but we do the build every day on the break, guys. So if you're jumping in for the first time, we do the build every day through the break of school breaks. We do it between 2 and 5. And on regular school days, we do it at 5, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. So you can jump in on that. Always remember that's the time. If you put a reminder on there, notification, you will see it pop up when we build it if you log into BOBAbrickz. And this is what we do. Okay, so we want to get one of these. And we're going to put these together now. So one of those. Big shout out to all you guys, man. Thanks for coming on. Just hit the like button for me, guys, so we can get the channel to go in the direction where we can build more and bring the community together even more than it is right now. So we want to take this. Let me make sure I'm putting that right. Yep. And this goes right in here like so. Like that. We're going to add two of these now. One over here and one over here. So again, great to see you guys, man. It's really awesome to see you guys on. A lot of new guys. That's really, really good. All right, so we got this. And we are going to place this right here. Again, I want to make sure we got this correct. This goes right down here like so. like that. Very intricate build. We're looking for the same thing on the other side, so we need to add one of these here and one at the bottom there. And this lines up just like the other one did right here, like that. Guys see that there? I'm believing that the other end is going to clip in now, but no, that's a no. Okay, they have some other pieces that they want you to add on. So this goes just right here. And now you're going to place the other end on. And that fits exactly like so. There you go. That was a big build for such a small ship. This goes on the inside. Back facing this way and the front facing that way. And this is going to go right here. Okay, need to move these further up front. And this snaps right in here, guys. Just like that. Yep. Guys, drop me a line. Let me know if you've built this before. It is, someone said what ship it is, which is correct. But what year it is. Yoda, hello, what's up, man? What's going on? Big shout out to Yoda. Glad to see you on, Yoda. Okay, let's move on. And add one of these white pieces on either side. Okay, so this goes in now and locks this in place. Okay. Not getting it. Guess this thing is not right. There you go. And this locks that in there. And the white ones go just right outside of it. Right there. Guessing that's for the wings, right? Okay, so we want to take one of these here and one of those and put it together. So this goes right there like that, and this goes right on the top. Just like that. We need to build two of those. Repeat the same setup. There you go. And this goes back here. Here we go. Again, guys, nice to see you on there. The times we start. So tomorrow we'll be building again. The time we'll be building around 2:30, right? So watch for that. That's European time, 2:30. Eastern time, which is New York. That will be around 5 hours difference, right? So we're talking about 8. Is that 8 we're looking at? 9, yeah, 9 a.m. Okay, so, and we will probably try, yeah, we'll do a late build also, if it's not completed. Okay, so watch for that. So thank you guys for jumping in. This is BOBAbrickz, and may Lego be with